Okay, yeah, PHPbb. You know what that is it's a bulletin board. It's a popular internet forum package written in PHP scripting language, and the name of it is abbreviation for a PHP bulletin board available under GNU General Public License. The whole reason for talking about this, mainly because I had this idea, I had to deal with it. So this is how you use it. Basically, how to use this particular bulletin board. It's really an excellent thing. It's really good. And the reason why I had to do it was up here. See this up here? These different, these couple videos up here. This is the reason why I did it.
Okay, man. Success.
See this one?
Success. Okay, check this out.
It's messing with audio, right? So I had to take a phrase. I like your truck. Repeat it. Speed it up. 440 cycles per second. That was the goal. So I was all happy about that. But the way I got that is from using the bulletin board. So now he's going to loop it. That was the goal, okay? That's what inventors do, you know. They do weird stuff. So that's what he did.
Audacity.
Weird stuff.
Audacity.
So anyways, so this is the forum that got created, and that's where that particular video's at. It's sitting right there, forum home. And what I want to show you is how to use this bulletin board, really, the PHP bulletin board, because it's really kind of cool. Come over here and see there's a register login. Well, you have to register. So you click on register. Of course, it gives you the terms and conditions, which is access it and use it, but don't abuse it, kind of a deal. So you agree to those terms. Comes up with a screen over here where you put in, you pick a username like Bob, your email address bob@somewhere.com, and your password Bob123. Confirm it. What language you're going to use, all the normal stuff you have to come across every time you do one of these. And then you come down here in the caption, and you put in those letters, type them in down there, and press submit. Once you do that, it's going to send you an email to the email address you specified, you know, bob@somewhere.com. And when you read it and click on it, it'll bring you back to a screen where you can, it says you're now a member, happy. Then you just log in. So I'm going to log in as Key Grip. That's one of my aliases. You know, I got a couple of them. So I just log in. Now the thing about logging in is it comes back to the home page, but the difference is it shows that you're logged in over here. That's also where you would log out. There you can look at the members and see if, you know, how many members are out there right there by the login screen, and then it'll list them down the front. You know, all the different members and so forth. So you could pick one. Like I'm going to pick on Sphia. You can click on Sphia on her name, and it shows her profile. You know, and shows how old she is. Sometimes whatever they put in, where I'm from, what I like to do, if she's in any particular groups or not. You can add her as a friend, not add her as a friend. Sometimes they let you send them private messages, so you could click on that, and it brings up a screen with her name in it up there and whatever it is you want to say. It's a big text box. I mean, you can put in whatever you want in there. There's a lot of room. And then after that, you can submit. You know, you can add your own pictures in there if you want, send an attachment, you know, in the form of a picture or a video or whatever. You can do all of that. And that's just from looking at members. So if you go back to, say, Forum Home, it shows a couple of forums out here. One of them is Incognito, and the other one's Freedom of Thought. Click to read it. That's the one we really got started with. But they both have one unique feature about them. This top one, incognito, you notice it says the password is password. You got to enter that, because bots can get in this far. Trolling bots, you know, things that spam the heck out of your site. So you would click on the forum that you want to go into, and once you get in, voila, there's another password that you got to enter, which is, he just told you on that text screen, is the word password. It never changes. Basically the same for everyone except for bots. They don't know how to get in. So you click on that, and then it brings up the topics within the forum, which there's 3 of them in here. I can do it, rate my picture, or rate me, and then experimental forum. That's the one that I started to figure out how to do that audio thing I showed you. So then you just click on one of the topics. I can do it, can you do it, or something like that. So this is a poll. This is a poll. You either answer yeah I can do it or no I can't, and submit your vote on it. Review the results, and that's I can do it exercising or something. That's that member we were looking at, Sophia. See over there. So so you can vote on her poll if you can do it or you can't do it. Push-ups or whatever. Post. You can post a reply. In addition to that, you click on posting a reply to her. It's actually not replying to her. You're actually replying to this post. In this case, is what you'd be doing. So, once again, you got this full text box down here. You add everything in you want. Again, you can add attachments. You got some other options here to disable some functions or that are currently enabled. Add smileys and stuff like that. It's pretty generic, but it's really, really easy bulletin board to use. Up here shows you your path. You're in the board index. You're in the freedom of will forum network, and you're looking at the incognito forum itself. So you can back up one screen if you want, or back up all the way, but back up and see the other one down here. The key to this one down here is different. You don't enter a password to get in. I keep bumping the screen here, sorry about that. This one here, the freedom of thought, the way you get in, the trick, you can just go in and look if you want, read it all, but you can't post anything or add attachments or anything, just a view only. But after you're registered and after you log in, which is where we're at, you'd go to the control panel and then click on user tabs. I'll show you in a second, and then scroll down and look for their user group, which is NITS, which spelled backwards, it's the word think. That's their user group. So that would get you in, and it would get you some special functionality. So the way you get to it is up towards the top. You see this control panel here? That's you. You click on that, it's all about you. So you'd want to click on control panel. Then you have some tabs across here. Different things you can do within the control panel. Overview in general. Your profile if you want to add pictures. Board preferences, how you want them to look when you go to view them. Private messages if you want to send another member a message and you just happen already to know who they are. User groups is where they're trying to get you to go from that previous screen. Because from user groups, if you click on that, it brings you down to the user groups that you have the potential to join. Well, you're already a member as a registered user, so you don't have to join that one. You have an option to join the NITS group. That's the one where get you into that other forum, and you just click on the radio that's over here and then press submit. It shows that you want to join that group, and you're in. And then the one like what Sophia's in is called playful. So you can join them both if you want to. You're not limited to one or the other. You don't have to join either one, but you get more features out of it if you do. So that's basically what this is. It's like if you go to profile, for example, you come down into profile. What that allows you to do, you can put a signature, so every time you send a message, just put your website out there, or it says hello, or thank you, or sincerely. Here's where you could add your own avatar, which would be like your picture. So you could click on edit avatar or change avatar. Currently for key grip, that's what it is. It's kind of a default when you're in a user group. Registered user. So here you just browse what's on your own personal computer, what pictures are out there. Now limit is, I think it's like 50 meg, I think, or 5 meg. I'm not sure which, but you got to keep the picture small. It's got to be 90 by 90 in pixels. So in order to get it to go out there, or you enter it from a URL, but you're still going to have the same limitations. So the way I would do that is I just come down here to where there's nothing out there and use a program like IR Fan View or something like that. See, I could like do a Control P on this screen right here. Control wherever it is, Control Print Screen, and then bring up this program or this application, IR Fan View. And once it pulls up, I could do a Control V and print it. Now this is a picture, so I'm gonna cut some of it out right here. Just cut right into the desktop, right? Just Control X, ka-chunk. I just cut a big chunk out of my desktop, but it's not really my desktop. It's just a picture. So then I would close out this picture, pull it up again, do a Control V, which is to print it. Now I have a picture of my desktop. Okay, so there's the picture of my desktop right there. And using the function here, I'd go to Image, I'd go to Resize it. Want to resize this picture. See, now here's the pixels. So I'd want to put in 90. And then the other side is going to be 52 because I've selected this option down here to preserve the aspect ratios of whether or not it's a rectangle or a square. It's wider than it is tall. 90 pixels wide, only 52 pixels high. So I click OK, and it changes the size of the picture now. So see it way up here in the corner? That's my picture. So I'll just do a file, save on it. File, save as. I'm going to save it to the desktop. I call it the username just because I feel like it, which would be key grip. Save it. Bada bing. Close this thing out. Go back over to the where I'm trying to add my picture. See, that's my current picture. So now I can browse. And I'm basically browsing the desktop up here. And I'm going to look for a picture called key grip. H-I-J-K, key grip right up here. See, it's like it's less than 2K in size. So I'll open that for browsing purposes. So now it's loaded down here in my browser. So when I click on submit down here, it's going to change my picture. It's going to look like that desktop where I took that little chunk out of it. See, there it is right there. So that's actually the picture for key grip now. So if I was to go look at its profile, I could go back to Control Panel over here, and then within the tabs I'd just go to Profile, and it's going to show my profile. Well, actually it shows the details of the website, all that good stuff. If I got to look at the picture, I could just go up to Members, and then I could look for my name in Members. There's 100 ways to do it, but come down here to this last guy that got created, key grip. When I do, it shows the profile, and you notice over on the left hand side there's that little icon. That icon also shows up if I do any posting. Like if I'm in here and I go into incognito, then I go further in incognito and see all these pictures over on the left, my icon would show up over there, you know, with key grip underneath it. So that's how you use PHPbb, and I'll put the instructions on how to use it right there, so you're going to see it. Okay, so that's the deal. Hope you enjoyed it.
Okay, man. Success. Success.
See y'all later.
Okay, check this out.
Meow.